Now let's look at it together. The so-called Africa poverty and ignorance is an industry on its own. Do not be deluded. We should not get ourselves cheated any longer that the world loves us. Africa is a continent of potential. Is a continent of mineral resources. It is enough for us. Enough is enough to stop exporting Africa as raw material. Let's stop seeing Africa as raw material. Let's begin to see Africa from the finished product mentality. Now, what has benevolence of the Western world done for us? Do anything really come free? Now, let's look at it together. We negotiate from poverty mentality. We negotiate from hunger mentality. We negotiate from corruption mentality. So how long are we going to continue this way? It's going to take us forever if we don't begin to reorientate ourselves and the generation coming behind us. It is high time for Africa to begin to reorientate ourselves. Education is not university. Education is not colleges. Education is mind reorientation. We must understand that the effect of slave trade, the effect of colonization, the effect of independence are still fresh in our memories. And anyone that has refused to see the difference between a free nation and a colonized nation will not be able to lead Africa rightly. And that is exactly what we are still having. No continent will open their eyes and negotiate with another continent from a weak point mentality, as Africa has always been doing, even up until now. Let's change our orientation. Let's begin to see ourselves as free men, not hungry men. Negotiate from the potentials that we have and the ingredients and the minerals in our soil, not as raw material, but as finished product. Until we begin to see Africa this way, we will continue and forever remain poor as Africans. We must change our mentality. Sometimes I began to look at it that what is National Orientation Agency doing in Africa countries? What are they orientating? What are they working on? Now, recently I heard that in Nigeria, we should stop teaching our children in elementary school with our indigenous language again. That they should stop it again. How about who does that? Now, the truth of the matter is, it is wrong for an ethnic group or a people to know and understand their language after they have reached their adolescent. It is wrong. It is their language and their culture that should be the first priority for them. Then learn the lingua franca after, not the other way around. The moment we continue to do this, orientating our children become a delusion, become very difficult. But when a child is orientated in his cultural standard, from day one to adolescent, and then whatever you want to bring in as lingua franca or the Western colonization frame of life, he will be able to see it at that point and live a free mind at that point. Africans, we are not slaves anymore. We're not poor. It's just in our mind. The continent is too rich and too big that everyone wants to forcefully marry us. Every continent is gravitating towards Africa because whether we like it or not, we must understand Africa is the next big thing. And that is why the Chinese are rushing in, the Americans are rushing in, the Europeans refuse to leave. We must understand this and know that Africa is not a raw material continent, but a finished product continent. Ori Africa, inspired by Ori. Guided by Africa. Ori Africa.